in the Austrian city of Graz. It's about 120 miles south of the capital, Vienna. It's close to the border with Hungary and Slovenia. In the past 45 minutes or so, details emerging of an incident at a school. It's being reported that it is a shooting at a school. We're hearing that the police operation is ongoing. Local officers posting on X in the last 3 or 4 minutes saying that the operation continues, that a police helicopter is in use as well. We're seeing now images of a major operation. I'm just looking at some of the local media sources in Austria. They show what appears to be several police cars in attendance. I'm sure there are many more. Also, at the front of this image, an officer with a long arm, a rifle there in their hands, and then also some footage which we're working to verify and establish for you. But it appears to show ambulances parked to the side of the road. They look as though they've arrived fairly swiftly. People are walking past, but there is at least one trolley being wheeled back from an ambulance with medical equipment on it. You can see here some of these live images now that we're bringing you from Graz. You can see the police presence there. You've got officers with bulletproof vests on, officers with arms as well. Those blue lights still flashing as the response cars arrive. These are some of the latest images that came to us just a few moments ago here at Sky News. The police response, the cordon just being lifted there to allow that vehicle to pass through. Like I say, it's being reported that this was at a school. We understand that the mayor of Graz is on her way to the location. That is the helicopter that was being referred to by local police sources. We believe, although Sky News has not established it for ourselves, that 5 people may have lost their lives, at least. I can't tell you who the perpetrator or perpetrators are. I can't tell you if it is one or multiple individuals. But we do know there has been this large-scale police response. You can see there in the far distance, just previously, the ambulances who had arrived on scene. We're seeing an awful lot of officers in tactical uniform. We're seeing repeated use of that helicopter over the city. This, like I say, is a city around 120 miles south of Vienna. It is on the border with Hungary and Slovenia. It's Slovenia. It's a city of around 300 or so thousand people. It's known for its medieval old town, shops and restaurants and surrounding streets. It has a lot of unique architecture that brings tourists to the scene. Well, we can see here that it is a different day in Graz, in Austria, responding to these reports of a shooting, reports that potentially 5 people may have lost their lives. Austrian police have declined to give too many comments thus far, but they do say a police operation is underway. They do say it is a large-scale one. We do know that there are units from the Cobra unit as well responding to this. Some of the local reporting of this shows maybe 4 or 5 cars, very swift succession, passing by a motorist who had been recording from their perspective. And we're just working to understand what exactly is developing here and whether this incident has been brought to a conclusion or not, or whether it is still ongoing. There is a sense from officers that this incident continues. Like I say, just 9 minutes ago, the local police department on X posting the operation is still ongoing. The police helicopter is in action. These are some of the latest images we're bringing to you now. And I'm just taking a look at some of the things that are being shared with me on social media. I can see what appears from Kronenzeitung, a local newspaper, of a yellow helicopter that has landed in what appears to be a grassed area, potentially a sports field, it would seem, next to the school. We're also saying that local media was able to speak to the husband of a teacher. Currently, it appears barricaded inside a classroom with students. Local media reporting hearing gunshots. Parents whose children did manage to leave this school, we believe, have been unable to be reunited with their children, and there are believed to be injured students. We're working to establish the full details of this. Local media, Kronenzeitung, saying that according to police, the operation began at around 10 a.m. local time in Austria. Apparently gunshots heard inside that school, the alarm being raised. Would believe that officers, you can see one there responding to local residents, that the building is currently being meticulously searched, that the public are being naturally asked to avoid the area. I'm sure they're also being asked not to share any footage or information on social media. We know so often now that social media is a key source of intelligence for officers, but it is also a terrible source of misinformation. We understand, though, here at Sky News, that officers, as you've seen in the past few moments, responding armed to a large-scale incident at a school in Graz, a city of 300,000 people, 120 miles south of the capital, Vienna. We'll keep you fully appraised with more details here on Sky News.